So we got the official teaser number 2 for Lanterns. Let's check it out. Let's get it.
This ring, it's the greatest weapon in the universe.
When and if to use it, that's the whole ball game, Junior.
Did you just use that ring to counterfeit money?
No.
Tell me how you got it. The ring.
You know how I got it. I sure as hell didn't interview for it.
That's pretty
well,
cool.
Shit, maybe you should have. Power like that, shouldn't you have to work for it?
I've been doing this since you were a baby. And the only way you're gonna get this ring is over my dead fucking body.
I think he likes me. Everybody is lying to us.
We're not leaving here till we find out what they're hiding. Danger's part of the job. You need to be fearless.
How are you chosen for this?
It's only one question. Are you afraid?
You afraid?
Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid?
I was raised fearless, and I'll do this better than he's ever done it before.
Then go and get it, Jon Stewart.
I mean, that was better. That was better than the teaser that they put out the first one. I don't understand why they didn't just release this. This was a better teaser. I liked the little red beams coming out the sky. Maybe that's Sinestro, or I forgot that dude's name, the red Green Lantern. That was a cool shot. We saw a little glimpse of Hal Jordan in his suit. But you know, it was an okay trailer. I think it was a better trailer than the first one. Am I blown away? Not really. You know, and like I said, you know, the DCU fans want me to glaze this trailer. They want me to be like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest trailer I think I've ever seen. That's how the DCU fans want me to react to the DCU stuff. And I've given props when props are due. This is a better trailer than that first one. I like Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart. I think he fits that role very well. Kyle Chandler, I think that's his name. I like him as Hal Jordan. But the show has a lot of adversity going against it. You already got the fans who are not going to show up. You got the show writer who came out and said that they didn't include green because it sounded stupid. And then you have, the delusional DCU fan base who thinks he was joking, but there's literally no green in the title still. And then you just have all the adversity from the current DCU slate. And you have people, like I talked about in my video yesterday, you have people hating on other people because they have a different taste than them. So people are just not going to show up. If Lanterns turned out to be a good show, which I don't trust anything with James Gunn. I don't trust anything with the DCU. But if this turned out to be a good show, people are not going to show up because of everything that's gone on. Now, with that being said, I'm going to go, because I'm not the biggest Green Lantern fan. I know a little bit. I know that they've ignored a lot of the lore in the Green Lanterns. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for people who are true Green Lantern fans, and I'm going to watch and see what they say about this. I'm also going to go watch Tyrone Magnus's reaction because the DCU fanboys, they love to glaze Tyrone when he says anything positive about the DCU, but yet they still fail to mention that, oh, he did not like Super Me. He thinks Supergirl's gonna be super mid. You know, they glaze everything every time he says something. Oh, Tyrone's not a grifter. Tyrone said this. They're like worshiping at Tyrone's feet like this. Anytime he says anything positive about the DCU, this is the DCU fanboys. They are glazing him. Which is crazy because I've actually given a little bit of props to some of the DCU stuff, like the Clayface trailer. I thought that was probably one of the best trailers they ever put out. But anytime Tyrone says something, man, my gosh, bro, you would think Jesus was coming on earth right now. And everybody's like, this is crazy. Because that's how excited they are. Because Tyrone he said a one good thing about the DCU. It's so crazy. But I thought the teaser trailer number 2, this should have been the first teaser. This was a much better teaser than the first one. Maybe it changed because of all the backlash that the first teaser got, that it had no green. And I still stand on what I say. I still think Lanterns is the wrong, what do you call it? The wrong characters to do a more serious, grounded tone for, because there are a lot of VFX, there are a lot of special effects that come with the Green Lanterns. Could they pull it off? Maybe, but I don't trust anything with the DCU. The teaser trailer number 2, it was a better teaser than the first one. I'm not blown away. And like I said, if the show turns out to be good, it's gonna be sad, because guess what? The DCU fandom has pushed everybody to their limits. Not only just them, but DC in general, James Gunn, everybody. They have pushed all the true DC fans away, because they just don't care. They don't care for this universe. You can't sit here and dog on somebody for having a different taste than you, and then you want them to support something that you like. That's not how the world works. And yes, I did say James Gunn is also responsible, because as I forgot, he actually had a Snyder Bro joke in the Superman movie, but it got taken out. And I still want to see that in full context, because I want to see what was said. But hey, like I said, man, it's a better trailer than the first one. But guess what? Fans are not gonna show up. Just like they're not gonna show up for Supergirl. Supergirl will be flopping in the theaters near you June 26th. And people hate that I'm being honest, but that's just the harsh reality of this situation. People are not going to show up. People aren't going to show up for Lanterns. People aren't going to show up for Supergirl. And people are not going to show up for Man of Tomorrow. And the delusional fan base can say whatever they want, but guess what? People didn't show up for Superman. That had like 17 characters in it. People didn't show up for Creature Commandos. People didn't show up for Peacemaker, because you've made a mockery of these characters. And then on top of that, with Peacemaker, man, you got tits, drugs, ass. You got just all that swinging on the screen. That's not DC. That's not DC content, man. So people just aren't gonna show up. But much better trailer. I give it props. I give props when props are due. Much better trailer. I'm not gonna sit here and glaze it like the DCU fanboys want me to, because they want me to be, like I said, they want me to be like, oh my gosh, you know what? James Gunn is cooking. The kitchen is on fire. The kitchen is on fire, and he is working up a miracle right here. That's no, absolutely not. That's how shills act. It's okay trailer. It's a better trailer than the first one. I give it a little bit of props. It was a better trailer than the first one, but I'm not sold. I don't trust anything with the DCU. And like I said, people just aren't gonna show up, and people can hate what I say, but when the time comes for when this show comes out, when Supergirl comes out, we'll come back. We'll rehash on what I've said, and like even what I said with Superman. Superman didn't do that well, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about my Lanterns official teaser number 2 reaction. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like and hit that sub. Let me know, are you guys liking the Lanterns teaser trailer number 2? Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.